recording. Yep. Okay, last time on the Wild Beyond the Witchlight, as you were heading... you were heading towards the Wayward Pool. You caught the sight of whatever flew overhead. You saw where it landed, tried to get into the Wayward Pool, got frustrated, then you saw the footprints leading out. But it definitely was a large flying creature. As you investigated the pool, you lit a brazier in the middle of the lake, and had a conversation with the unicorn, where you named Lamorna, and you learned a little more about the downfall of Prismere. Some of it you already knew, some of it was new information, but the hags of the Hourglass Coven used a unicorn horn from Lamorna's mate to freeze the Palace of Heart's Desires, and that's where Zablina lives. And I believe you also knew from previous conversations that used the artifact called Igwiggle's Cauldron. And Igwiggle, you know, is Tasha. You said you would be on the lookout for her mate's horn. And when you were having your conversation, a orc assassin tried to take the horn by force from this unicorn. Luckily, you were easily able to dispatch of him. Turns out he's from a brand new faction called the League of Malevolence. A very bad group of people, as you can tell by the name. And he was sent on a mission by his boss to obtain the unicorn horn. You also learned that this League of Malevolence do have some dealings with the hags. They're kind of in league in some way, but you're not quite sure how. After that, you planned with Will of the Witchlight, Will of the Feywild, about the plan to rescue the kids at Loomlurch. I think you decided that you're going to use him as bait to kind of get the hag in a false sense of security, and using one of Gray's Hexblood totems, I think they're called. The other kids were going to set up a distraction, and it was going to be a mad dash to free the kids and deal with the hags, and who knows what's going to happen.
It'll be fun on a bun.
Fun on a bun. You got some Boogle oil, though, and Squirt the oil can was extremely happy, so he agreed to lead you into Yon whenever you're ready. And I believe that is where we left off. So take you to Loomlurch. I think the big cliffhanger was going to be if you can unlock the door into the kitchen.
Right. Oh, that's right. It's a big map.
Should be right here.
Well, that was certainly fun. I will recall the it does seem that the Jacks in the Box, they will call the dragon of some form. We overheard that from the...
Oh yeah, the Boogles, Boggles, they're called Boggles, not Boogles.
Yeah.
We're going to call forth a green dragon wormling from the Jack in the Box to protect them. At least they were going to attempt to. So whenever you see one of these like little pink little boxes, that's what it is.
Do you think it's already like tame and aligned with the Moogles, or does it just obey whoever comes and calls it?
Let's not find out.
I suppose.
The little drow boy you gave the lollipop to, saying, "Oh, you mean Cradlefall, the dragon?" Yeah, he's totally loyal to Granny Nightshade, but he's not dangerous unless you get on his bad side. And he takes a lick from the lollipop with the crickets in it, cockroaches in it,
yeah.
and his face just like little like these. This breaks out with like pimples, like big pussy pimples.
Oh,
And the other kids start laughing at him, and he goes like, "Yeah, I know, but that's the price you pay for candy around here." And he starts to lick it.
Is that an allergy, or is that just from the candy?
No, the candy's cursed.
Oh,
Eating too many chocolate bars and not washing your face.
It goes away after a little while.
Aster got that one. It's a Canadian commercial.
yeah.
Some people think I eat too many chocolate bars. Anyway.
What part of the Feywild is Canada?
It's just kind of like above and sometimes to the east, depending where you're at.
Yeah.
Wherever the winter court is.
That's where we're going next.
That's where Yawn is.
Yeah. Yanada.
Yeah.
Meaning yawn as in it's boring. No,
Wow.
So I believe we left off. We were sort of looking around, and
We'd just been given, I think, a mold to a key that goes to the kitchen.
We're gonna need to
printed in a bar of soap.
I'm not sure if I really understand how this soap bar works. Is the soap bar itself the key, or do we need to make a mold out of the mold? Because the kids have been using it.
The soap is the mold.
Well,
it's
She's
the mold
saying it in
key?
character. She's saying it in character.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, the impression bump that I get is that he pushed the key into the soap to make the
Impression.
Yeah, make an impression.
It makes quite the impression.
Yeah.
Oh.
But if you try sticking it into a lock, you're literally just sticking a bar of soap into a lock.
And none of us have any
Stirring them all.
metallurgy skills or tool sets to be able to do that.
Does anybody have any tin lying around? No? Okay.
No. I have a spyglass.
Wait, aren't there a bunch of
You're
tin
done
soldiers?
spyglass, Kal'zi. This is one instance where it's not going to help unless we melt it down to make a key, and I don't think you want that.
No, you're right. I don't.
1,000 gold.
I
have a short sword.
I have a sensor. That's probably metallic, but
Do we have
We
anything
also-
to melt them down with, and then that it won't melt the soap as well?
perhaps perhaps with Pimner being able to see, and I am saying this hushed, obviously. Perhaps with Pimner being able to see the key and the actual teeth for it, it would make it easier for her to pick the lock. Knowing
Oh,
what she has to
potentially,
aim
yes.
for. Yeah.
I'd be willing to give it a shot. Usually I just go in blind, but maybe this will help. I've never tried it before, though.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I don't actually know how to pick locks. I just stick the tools in there until it opens. It works all the time.
Yeah, I think
I'm more of an intuitive than a mechanical learner.
That's fair enough.
Sorry, Mark. I just saw
Oh.
in the chat.
I think knowing what the key looks like may actually help you pick it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, we can look around a little more before we commit grand theft door.
Yeah, so if you remember, they have the soldier barracks is the circular room next to you. Then further beyond that, they said was the pantries. That's where Sopig, the ghoul, likes to hang out. Then beyond that is the portrait room. Then the locked door to the kitchen.
And the one to the left is to like a garden, I think.
Yeah. In the room you're in.
That one? Oh,
You don't know where
Yeah,
that door.
gotcha.
You don't know where that
Yeah.
door, so it's leading upwards.
Yeah. Well, let's just keep going straight. We can circle back around. Are these all just chests and whatnot, like soldier
Yeah, let me.
personal items?
10 brightly painted structures resembling little wooden houses line the walls to this room. Each small house has 3-foot high hinged door. 4 of the doors are open, the other 6 are closed. A narrow staircase ascends the circular wall. Near the foot of the stairs is a painted wooden box, 3 feet on each side. A crank protrudes on one side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized Jack-in-the-Box. That's the dragon's box.
These might be where those boggles live.
Yeah.
Well, the kid did say it was a barracks for
Yeah.
for the tin soldiers.
Oh, the tin soldiers. Yeah. Oh,
Have we seen those?
You
I
have
don't
not.
think we have. I was gonna say they were probably like pixies or something, but that's makes more sense. No.
Like, there are some little houses that the doors are closed and some are open, so.
Well, I will go up to the northern door and just try it.
I guess Kal'zi went ahead of us in the other room. Should we
Oh,
catch up?
I thought
with him?
everybody was following me.
No. Oh, we're right behind you.
No, there you are.
Okay, door opens up.
Well, just a hallway in here. Nothing bad ever happened in the hallway.
Said-
Anything
said
good
Kal'zi.
happen in the hallway, Kal'zi?
Well, once,
It's
but I
fairly
don't know.
neutral.
I mean,
Depends
depends on
who
the
you're
end of the
asking.
hallway.
Moths cluster around a lantern that hangs from the ceiling in the middle of this hallway, casting flittering shadows on the wall. The hall contains 3 sliding doors along the wall, and a heavier hinged door stands at the opposite end.
Bottoms up, and I'll go to the first one over here on the left.
Kal'zi, you aren't drinking anything.
I thought that was the expression.
Say hydrated, Kal'zi. Kal'zi.
Yeah. The peek in looks
Okay.
to be storage.
Yeah, this like pantry storage, keep foodstuffs in here. This room does have a very large cupboard standing on the back of one of its walls.
Well, it's just food. It's obviously not interesting.
Oh, there wasn't any notable cabinets or cupboards in there?
Oh, there was this one, but I wouldn't say it was notable. It was more like old world design for fancy carving.
Give me a perception check.
I am good on perception. 10, because I rolled a 3.
Yeah, nothing really stands out.
Yeah. Well, if anybody wants some more foods, it's in there. Otherwise, I'm just gonna
Let
keep
me
looking
take a
around.
look.
Okay. I'll wait here.
Karen has awful perception, but she's very persistent.
Well, if you want to investigate, you can definitely investigate. Perceptions.
Oh, sorry, my perception's way better. My investigation's -1.
Yep.
Perception is kind of like
Anything in here?
what you
It's
might
like seeing...
what you might see by not searching. Yeah, like this very large cupboard back end of this room.
Can I open it?
Let's find out.
I'm gonna enter the room, and I'm gonna see if I can open it.
It's actually right. This is one of his frames right here.
The end of the room this way. That end, not the other end.
And it's kind of neither end. So you open up this cupboard, and immediately, just a swarm of moths come pouring out. And they try to get in your hair, like, ooh, ah! But they all, after a moment, kind of go towards the light source outside the hallway, up near the ceiling. And you see this large, child-size, like, something encased in silk. And it's just breathing ever so slightly.
Is it that dang pig girl?
Don't let Karen find that pig girl.
Can I be like, excuse me, child, excuse me. Child,
A little child's hand.
is it like a gross, grubby child's hand?
It, like a grayish hand comes out of the tears between the silk and begins like reaching out.
Okay, no, don't touch. I just want to see if you're okay, because you shouldn't be in a cupboard. Look how high up you are. It's not. Are they high up or is it on the ground?
It's like a little walking cupboard.
Okay, I'll just say that they're high up.
Another pair of fingers come out on the other end and pulls the silk open, and you see this little ghoulish child with a pig mask.
Your nemesis has appeared.
Oh, I have a stern talking with you. You scared the absolute wits out of me in the mirror room. Not very nice. You also tried to take a whole person, which was also worse.
She tilts her head, not really registering what you're saying. Like, why'd you wake me up? Is it time for me to go again? Into the mirror?
Oh, no, never go back in that mirror. I was just seeing what that lump was under the silk. It looked like a child. You kind of still look like a child, kind of. I guess I'm kind of curious, what's your deal now that I'm like, and that she's like up closer, it kind of like leans forward to like just analyze what the heck's going on with this person?
Just what is wrong with you?
Basically, yes.
Give me like a
Constitution roll?
I mean, if you want.
Animal handling?
Religion.
Like, do you want to see like what she is? Are you trying to figure it
Kind
out?
of, yeah, like it is very much like what is it kind of thing now
Yeah.
that I'm this close.
No, like
Is that
give me,
investigation?
yeah, like give me a history.
History? Okay.
What you roll?
13.
I was gonna show you. There's no handout. I think I showed you a picture of her before, but you can see pretty well here.
It's pretty creepy.
Yeah, what she is. Like the gray skin, the like labored movement. This is some sort of like undead creature, and it appears childlike, but something tells you that like really it's not. It was never a child to begin with. It's something a little different.
Interesting. Well, you can just go back up in the cupboard and go back to sleep. I'll be back for you later, though.
So big.
So pig.
So pig is awake now.
How does So Pig go back to sleep?
I'm tired.
Are you tired now?
No.
Are you tired now?
No.
How does So Pig get tired?
Usually tired after grab the children. If So Pig doesn't have to work, So Pig tell you a joke.
Tell. I'm very curious how this will work. So yes, please tell.
I heard a joke. She like
Please tell me.
she gets like close up to you.
Ugh.
Why did chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side.
Oops, a horse ran over it. She starts laughing.
And
I like to imagine that like Aster can hear, like it's like muffled, like someone's having a conversation behind the door, but like you can hear him, and Aster's just like, well, effectively it was the same thing. That was a terrible joke.
Do you think we should go in there and help Karen, or do you think we should just kind of stay out of it?
I'll tell
Is
you.
the door open that you can
Yeah, I
clearly
was gonna
hear
like,
me?
is the door opened or is
I didn't
it,
shut
like-
behind me. I was raised in the barn, apparently.
Yeah.
We're all
It
just
is a
Scooby-Doo.
sliding door, so
Are we all
Yeah.
just Scooby-Doo like
Yeah.
peering behind it, like one on
That's up
top of
to
the
you.
other?
I'm just trying to figure out this character.
I'll follow you. I'll follow you until you have orders.
Until I have orders.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to know what? I'll take that. You could never. Many hands make light work, Sow Pig. And you have 2 hands, which is a good amount of hands.
kind of looking over at Aster is like, just seriously gonna take the pig lady girl with us?
I guess so. I mean, better than her working for the hag, isn't it? She's on our side.
I mean, I guess, but
Hey, you pig, pig lady girl,
Oh.
child, whatever you are. You.
More of them.
Oh,
Okay.
There's so many more of us.
So
Oh, no.
many of us.
oh no.
Oh yeah, you probably couldn't see because of the lighting.
I mean, I peeked around at one point,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So Kal'zi, as soon as you see this little ghoulish creature with a pig mask, like, memories come racing back of this thing, like, appearing in a dark alley, like, in between some tents at the carnival, and, like, grabbing you as you went to investigate.
Oh.
And when you woke up, you were missing your horse half.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Hold on.
Well, it's not that I don't think it's a good idea, I don't like it.
Hold on. I just want to ask her a question.
Yes?
Go on.
So are you... Two questions. Are you working for us now?
Work for Granny.
Damn it.
Just like you are. Why else would you be wandering around?
Yes, we absolutely work
Yeah.
for Granny. We are doing jobs for her.
So, co-worker to co-worker. Have you happened to see... Oh god, what is it that we're looking for? A portrait of...
That's over in Yon.
Oh, shit.
No, it's this one.
Oh, it
Oh,
is?
is it?
Yeah.
It's we're looking for a picture of I think Hagatha.
Skype. Yeah, Skype.
It's
Oh,
Hagatha, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there a portrait of Scabatha
She
anywhere
like
around here?
she like slowly nods. Mm-hmm.
Where? Could you lead us to it?
She points to the door at the other end of the hallway. Over there.
Gosh, that was so fun.
You want to you want to look at the pictures?
Yes.
I like looking.
We've heard many good, amazing things about these portraits. We really just want to marvel in their
Oh,
splendor.
they're all so pretty.
Just like you.
They should make a portrait of me.
They should.
No.
Aster's
Lisa.
visibly like, ugh.
Like Karen's only she's like looking off into the distance and like just almost like nodding in the realization that she'll have no bad conscience killing this thing at one point.
It's not
Like,
a child.
It's not a
Good.
child. No one can get in trouble. No one at the PTA can hold this against
Yeah.
me.
I get the feeling that as you're complimenting as Salpig, it's like they suddenly start getting a runny nose, and just to add to it.
So if you can remember, I think it was Karen. Do you remember who like started this at the Hall of Mirrors?
Yeah, it was the halfling.
Yeah, but do you remember which player?
Sorry, which
do you mean?
player was in the?
Who confronted the pig in the
It was me. It was
Hall of
Karen.
It was Karen.
Yeah, it was Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like she's gonna be like, I remember you from the mirror, and now you're here.
Look at that. Maybe, do you want to what? Maybe you brought me here, and you can go back to sleep.
After you show us where the portrait is.
Deal. See, that's like 2 jobs on 1. That's a lot of work, and you should have a nap for that.
So Pig.
Twice as tired.
So Pig will gladly show you the way.
I don't suppose you've also happened to see a unicorn horn anywhere, have you?
Or some horse legs.
All in due time, dear. All in due time.
She like looks around the room, like unicorn, horse legs. She peeks
No.
peeks under like opens up one of the boxes. Is like, hello. Only maggots. Nope.
Oh.
How did this thing get my legs? Oh my god.
Well, at least she's trying. I don't know.
To be fair,
I
Kal'zi,
took your
you were,
leg.
like-
I took your legs.
You were a child. You didn't.
She like actually like unusually fast just skitters up to you.
Ah, no.
And
Back.
she starts looking at your legs. I took your legs.
You
Starts poking.
did. Don't touch. Stop. I swat the hand away.
Oh. She looks further up. Oh. She points to like the markings on your face. Yeah, I remember. remember you.
Yeah.
Oh, we had fun.
I don't think we did.
You did-
I would remember having fun, and I do not remember having fun.
You didn't have a ticket.
I do now, and I take out my 8-hole punch ticket.
Now you have ticket. Before you didn't, and I dragged you through
No.
the mirror.
Did you really have to take his legs though?
You're lucky you didn't stay here. Some kids don't leave.
Silver linings.
Silver laugh. Lucky you.
Anyway, portrait. Let's go.
Oh.
Lead
I'm
the
just
way.
right now. I'm the meme of Arthur holding his fist at the side.
Aster gently pats his shoulder.
It's like, okay, long journey. And she literally walks to the center of the room and goes, here we are. She points to the door. Portrait room.
I think we could have gotten a little more out of her. Hopefully she does more.
What do you...
Okay.
She
I
goes,
think that's enough.
She goes, what do you call a door that only opens one direction?
Sam. I call it Sam.
I call it your
You
head...
get it?
I call it your head gets stuck in the door and pops off. She starts laughing again.
Such
don't
an
know if
eclectic sense of humor.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel a little bit disturbed by these
Yeah,
jokes. It's probably
yeah.
just me though, right? Like,
No, it's not just you.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've ever heard the term eclectic used for jokes yet, so I'll use that for later.
You ever use your intestines as jump rope?
Alright, so Pig, that was a wonderful tour. Thank you so much for showing us the room. Why don't you go take a nap? That was exhausting work.
You've worked so hard, Sopig.
Mhm, mhm.
Just even thinking of jumping rope with someone's intestines. How do you come up with this? You're creative. I don't know. Just go to sleep over there in the cupboard again, please,
Oh.
Sopig.
And the moths will make a blanket for me.
Yes.
Eventually, I might have to turn off the light for them to come back, but it's... Yeah, I'm sure it's very warm.
Maybe soon Granny will have a job for me.
Maybe. Until then, to the cupboard. Off you go.
She kind of starts slowly walking back, saying like, that little man got away. Last time I went to the fair. How sad. How sad.
Does she not realize that wasn't a child?
Probably not.
Oh,
she did just say little man, not little boy.
oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
And the moths, as she goes into the cupboard, like fly back in there and start to cover her body. And,
I'm gonna put the lights out and close the
Thank you.
cupboard. I'm also going to take out some sort of string or twine or rope, and I am going to secure that thing shut.
Okay.
I will. Do I have any other just twine or anything like that? No. So I will use like 10 feet of my rope and just probably don't even need 10 feet. I'll probably use 5 feet.
Well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody will disturb her again.
Until we light it on fire. Let's go.
What a strange person.
I double checked. Not really a person. Let's go.
Oh.
I will compliment for your ability to have restrained yourself from it just going off on her, Karen.
It was up there. It was a thought that I thought through.
Good, because if you did, probably everything else that was aligned with her would have started to attack us, probably.
Yep, that was one of the thoughts that I thought through with.
That might have even included a dragon.
Yeah, yep.
All right. Well, I have securely locked her in her cabinet, and I contemplated briefly about lighting it on fire, but I think I will not do that.
Wait till later. We have to figure out some more stuff.
Should we
Exactly
check
my
any of the
thoughts.
other doors? Sorry, should we check any of the other doors before we
Hey.
go in the portrait room?
Well, you could peek in. Why not? I'll open up the door next to me.
Yeah. You check each one of them. They're like smaller rooms full of boxes and preservatives.
Oh, that's good. There's only one set of large cupboards.
Yep. All right, into the portrait room. Gonna jump through a painting.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Mario 64.
Yeah.
Karen, are you gonna get out of the way there? Or go through?
Let's go.
Time to save the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh,
That sounds more
God.
like Linda Belcher.
It does. It honestly does. You know what? At least Bowser sounds good, which I was not. Of course, Jack Black was going to do.
Wayhoo! Yappy!
No.
I think that trailer had about 7 Inception bombs in a row.
I just like how Bowser looked like Jack Black. It was very good.
Okay.
Penguins.
This room has 3 doors and a wood-carved staircase that ascends to a higher level. The walls are a dense tangle of tree roots and brambles. Nested among them are 5 animated portraits. One of a svelte, dark-haired woman, and the other depicting hags.
Huh. Can I identify the dark woman at all? Is it someone we've come across, like that Darkling lady? Darkling duck?
Yes, it's Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
The reboot version, not the old one. Yeah, so you look at the 5 portraits, and they're like kind of like literally like a family tree. Like on the very top, you see this ancient and hideous, like terrifying looking hag. It's like just one of the most disgusting creatures you've ever seen. And branching out below her, you see a toadish hag, which you recognize as Bavlorna. A skeletal hag wearing a black theatrical contraption resembling a dress, which you have not seen before. A hag with a wind-up key in her back, one empty eye socket, and a wooden eye held in her hand, which you recognize as Skabatha. And a svelte, dark-haired woman with a commanding presence. And Kal'zi, you immediately recognize her as Tasha.
That's Miss Hideous Laughter herself.
I guess they're fans of hers.
I guess the one on top is the matron of these wonderful ladies.
Must be.
I wonder who the dad is.
I wonder who to pity, yes.
Yeah. You have heard that they are daughters of Baba Yaga.
Oh.
But the picture of Tasha is attached to the Baba Yaga one. Like the others.
Is Tasha a hag? Can I go over and
All
look
I know
at
is she's pretty, but she's not that pretty.
Damn.
No need to get jealous.
Who's jealous? I'm just saying she looks prettier because of what she's surrounded by.
This doesn't make any sense.
Is she a friend of
Never-
yours, Kal'zi?
She's Tasha, the Great Wizard. We saw the little carnival thing that made people laugh. That was Tasha.
Mhm.
She has a cauldron with like everything in it.
I never heard of her until you talked about her at the carnival.
Yeah, she's a well-renowned, I guess, witch. Now that I think about it.
Well, if my sisters were also hags, I'd want to keep that quiet too, you know?
Yeah,
Or
Oh, I
children,
do.
Wherever they are.
yeah. you recognize her alternate name of Igwivel as well. So you know, like,
Yeah.
Tasha is like one of her names. Igwivel is kind of another one.
Like, don't you think that's something you want to keep on the down low?
Right, but I'm just kind of like confused at this potential revelation.
Well, as beautiful as all these portraits are, let's get the one that we need.
I mean, we're gonna
Okay.
have to go through the. Do we have any way of transporting it? It's like a 6-foot portrait.
Don't we have a bag of holding?
Karen does.
How big's the opening?
You think if you take the portrait out of its case very carefully, you could probably wrap it up, put it in this bag of holding without it being noticeable to anyone.
Wait, is it canvas stretched on something, or is it? Maybe this is too technical. Doesn't matter. Fine, we'll just grab it out.
Just to check, I'd like to roll perception just to make sure that nobody's around to notice.
Mm-hmm. Go and roll.
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah.
And we just look up, and she's standing on the balcony above us, watching.
That's Pig Girl's just at the door watching this whole thing unfold.
Do you need scissors?
I have a knife. I think so. I'd like
Knife.
him to be the one that takes it out using all my dexterous sleight of hand to make sure that it is like stealthy and quiet, and we don't alert anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help her with my mage hand?
Perhaps. We'll get to that in a second. What's with the perception? You hear people moving around above you, like up on the second level where those stairs go up. But you see no one. No one is visible.
Hold on. Can I check any of the portraits and see if their eyes are on us?
Okay.
And just idle and just go around and poke your
Yeah.
fingers against the eyes.
Like move
Or-
around and see if anybody's actually if any of the portraits' eyes are following us.
Laura Bow is behind one of them, following, discerning what's going on. Someone's gonna get that reference.
Yeah, nice. Yeah,
Yep.
Dagger of Amon Ra.
No, the one before that,
Oh,
Colonel's Bequest.
yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of like take a few steps back and forth at one of the portraits, let's say Tasha's, and it's not following you.
Are any of them though?
None of them are, as you
No.
as you can tell.
They're creepy enough as it is. They don't need the eyes to follow you.
Well, you never know.
Pim, if you want to try to take one of these portraits, these thorns seem to be like wrapped around, like the thorny branch seem to be kind of wrapped around these portraits in a way. So it's probably doable, but you just have to be careful.
All right,
I will give her guidance before she does it.
Okay.
While you still can.
So you take a minute. You psych Pimner up.
All right, just hold still and boop, just poke her. Make it a little easier for you.
All right.
Thanks. I feel like I'm gonna avoid the sharp parts a little bit better now.
I hope you do.
Right. Roll me a dexterity saving throw as you try to avoid these thorns.
And with the guidance, well, I guess if it was the saving throw, I would have done. I also have resistance. I would have given her resistance instead, which is the same thing.
Can guidance be used on saving throws?
Well, that's what I have. There's another spell that's like guidance called resistance. Nobody ever takes it because saving throws generally happen whenever. But if it would, I was assuming it was going to be a skill thing and not a saving throw. But I have resistance. If you would let me cast that instead.
Oh, too late.
I mean, all right. I guess fair. If she fails, she can try it again. I'll give it to her.
But what I'm saying is, she roll for her extra die dice for
No,
guidance?
no. The guidance is only for checks. Saying resistance is for saving throws.
Okay. Yeah, this is trying to avoid the thorns from pricking you.
14.
Which unfortunately, maybe because you're a little shorter than most people, but like it's hard to get like a good angle on like how you're gonna take this portrait down. And one of the thorns does prick you. You don't take any damage, but
Concerning.
the portrait that had Baba Yaga in it suddenly has a picture of you, Pimner.
Oh,
Like
that's not good.
without the makeup, same age, but just like a very nice portrait of you, like you were sitting down, like in front of a fireplace. And the other portraits start to change too. Who would your 4 closest family members be?
It'd probably be mom, dad, and
It could be living or dead.
yeah. So it'd be mom, dad, and then like a grandma. And then like the sister.
Ah, but what just happened?
Yeah, so actually, like, you're looking, and, like, the pictures aren't animated as they're being formed ever so slightly. Like, all these family members, including you, are just, like, looking around uncomfortably, like an old-timey movie's playing, as, like, they're wondering, like, how did I get here? Like, am I stuck here forever?
Oh no! I touched the thorn, and now the paintings are changing. I don't know what's happening.
Until they settle down, and there's just a portrait of Pimner.
Huh.
And her family members.
That's you?
Yeah, I mean, I keep the makeup on. It's just, when you do it. But it's like, wow. They're gonna know that I tried to take a portrait. I think is sort of the problem here.
Has the
What do we do?
Well, if I try to take it, do I get a lovely portrait of myself as well?
I guess that's to be expected. Yes.
I think this house is cursed enough as it is. Why not give it a try? But just also quick question to the DM: has the portrait of the actual hags vanished?
Yes, it was replaced by Pimner's family.
Including the one that we just tried to remove.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
All the portraits are different now.
Yes. The one that Pimner is now in, which one did she replace?
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Okay.
Does this mean we need to get hag blood on the thorns to put them back?
Oh God. I mean, I don't know. Pacing back and forth.
Well, it's worth a shot. And Gray rather hesitantly goes over to them and sticks their finger on the thorns.
Right, you purposely prick your finger, and the portrait of Pimner, disappears and is replaced with one of you. And what do the other portraits show?
I would assume it would be. It's just like it doesn't have to be blood relatives, or
Nope, just family.
okay. It shows a a man somewhere in his 40s, very regal, has a like a noble mantle around, wearing or covering. Wow, I'm stuttering. An elderly lady that looks like it looks similar to the man, so I like his mother, and Gray's face just seems to be flashing back and forth between the one in front of you and a pristine young lady that just demure and lovely.
It's like putting you all on the spot. Quick, make a family.
I was thinking it was going to be the other.
I've got a full name if you want it.
So did it come out with the family of the that Gray took over, and not? I'd say take over, but the family of the person that Gray became, and not.
Yep.
The. Okay. Well, I guess that kind of works.
Oh, Gray. Thank you so much. I think.
I was kind of hoping that it would, with this curse, it might have tried to associate me with the hags.
Yeah.
Would you mind forgetting that face?
I've already forgotten. Don't know what you're talking about.
I never even looked at it.
Too busy trying to imagine the clumping noises coming from Kal'zi's feet. Clip, clop, clip, clop.
What was that? What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Alright, so how are we going to get this portrait then? Well, I guess we don't anymore, do we? Because it's no longer a viable option.
I guess for that, well, we can either delay our. Well, I don't think he's going to sit around waiting for us to go as far as Jan to get the other item and then come back. We may have to just take our chances and get her.
Yeah. I mean,
wait. No, I'm sorry.
In Yon, we would have to disrupt the play that the other hag is going to put on.
Yeah.
What was that? The other option for me and Karen?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure I'm remembering.
No.
Which
Yeah. So for Bavlorna, her only thing was get the portrait from here. Skabatha was give will to her, return the unicorn horn to her, or disrupt the hag in Jan's play. I forget her name, but
okay. So when we go back to Hither, right? Yeah, we tell Bavlorna that the portrait was not of any of her sisters or family members. It was some like rando people, implying that somebody else tried to steal the portrait and then hope for the best.
What is?
Do you think we could talk? Kal'zi, let me go first.
I'm sorry. Age before beauty.
And I'll talk to you about that later, Kal'zi. Anyways, do you think that maybe we could just ask someone if it turns back in time or something instead of making this such a big deal? Like, just ask the hag. It's like, we touched it because we're looking at it so closely. Oh, it took my face. Does it go back to the wonderful hag face after? Like, eventually? Or does it just stay a random person until the next one touches it?
To be fair,
question.
Did we even ask her if we could take it? Like, oh yeah, your sister said that she wanted.
No.
We don't bring that part up.
We were just admiring it very closely.
Well, why can't we just ask her for it?
We could do that too. If you can ask.
I feel like that's
Okay.
just gonna be another deal.
Oh goodness.
Well,
Well, it does help me out getting this portrait. We'll tell you that.
oh, you. Where did she go? I'll just go and ask her.
Yeah.
Is she upstairs? She's the one who's clomping around upstairs.
Kind of look up. Still, just the sound's still coming from upstairs.
Yeah, it's just like there's like obviously people there, walking around.
All right, I'll go. You guys stay here. I'll go and check and see if
Just by
she's
yourself?
upstairs. Whatever. You can come if you want to.
Okay. I'll follow up.
Their first date.
What?
Nothing. You two just
Okay.
have a good time.
It'd be the second. All right. So let's third. I forgot about the hot spring.
Want to say anything about that, Kal'zi?
Oh, right.
Uh,
Oh, that's what those little lines are for.
oh, I see. Hello. Oh, there's nobody here.
Yep.
Uh,
You can see these, right? Yep. Okay, yeah, so you see a door leading to the upstairs room. So you want to open it.
Can I put my ear to it first and listen in?
Okay.
Oh, I can look through a crack in the wall. Quick.
Who do I hear?
Don't see anybody.
Rather, can I hear
Yeah.
Granny specifically?
I was reading what's in the room here.
No, you're good. You're good.
You don't hear Granny.
Ugh.
You do hear the sound of metal on wood. Not inside the room, but kind of in the distance. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, you're not bad. 22.
Yeah, you hear the sound of a child snoring.
Of a child snoring?
Yeah, like they're sleeping.
Hey, they must be sleepwalking or something.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no, I'm just.
I'd
I can
actually.
hear
Good.
somebody's. I can hear somebody snoring, but we heard footsteps, so I'm confused.
That was me saying
Hey.
that there are people up here, but
Oh, okay.
it does seem to be
They
a
fell out
fairly,
of bed and went to.
yeah, fairly quiet
Yeah.
area.
Can I look for secret doors against this just side of the wall?
Sure. Give me investigation.
Guessing that could be there based on the map, but in character, I feel like I would actually still do that. 17.
Start like patting your hand around the wooden walls, which is actually like part of the wooden stump.
Yeah.
But you don't find anything.
We only used half the thing. I'm sorry, I was very distracted by the walls. What was that?
Shh, somebody's sleeping in there.
Well, what if it's the hag?
It's a fair point. Might be actually. I'm gonna use a mage hand to open the door, because I don't trust like that. And I'm not gonna like burst it open. I'm just
Yeah,
like
just
slowly, like yeah.
Step by step, inch by inch.
Inch by inch.
Right. This dormitory nestles in the tree burrows and has round windows overlooking a wooden balcony. Lining the walls are 10 child-sized bunks outfitted with patchwork quilts and straw-stuffed pillows. A young dwarf lies in one of the bunks, coughing and drenched in sweat, while an older lad mops his brow in water from a bucket. 2 doors exit the room. One leads to a balcony, the other deeper into the tree, which is the door you're at.
Oh.
Guess this is just where they sleep.
Yeah, so this older boy looks over to you and like looks startled for a second. It's like, well, who are these grown-ups coming in? But he's like, shh,
sorry.
Brought her sick.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so unfortunate.
What's he sick with? Did he eat something bad? Take over and take a look at the child and see if I can determine what's wrong with him.
Yeah. So
Medicine check.
Yeah, I'm just making sure it's in this room.
Okay. I step on a hidden pit. I fall right down on top of Karen.
Yeah, so this is about a child around 10. Is of a dwarf. And this is a human boy. He seems to be a little older than the other kids that you've seen, but he looks around 12. Says his name is Pud. Medicine check. Oh, investigation check.
Investigation? Okay.
Oh no, I thought you rolled already. Yeah, if you want to look at him,
no.
give me a medicine check.
Well, just take the 15 plus 4, so 19 for the medicine.
Okay. Pud, like, as you get closer, it's like, what are you doing? Stay away, he's sick.
Well, what's he sick with?
Saying he was poisoned. He ate some of the he ate some of Granny's nightshade from the garden.
Well, why would he do that?
It's like, I don't know. It's like, why not, I guess. He didn't know it would hurt him. But Granny trusts me so much that she says I'm in charge of curing him. Or no, I'm assigned to look after him until he gets better, or until he well, you know.
Should
I
not
don't
do
have
anything to help.
You of course ended up getting remove poison, right?
Not this time.
I have cure wounds.
I've got lesser restoration, but that specifically says, well, it does say poisoned, but the
It might
poison
help.
condition. I'll give it a shot. Why do we need lesser restoration? I will cast lesser restoration on the child.
Does that cure poison?
It cures the poison condition,
Okay.
which is technically different from poison damage and poisons, but I will let you roll on what it would be.
Any effect that neutralizes poison, so I'm assuming this does it.
Condition can be can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it, which would be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poison.
Yeah.
So.
Like you just start walking towards this child, and the Pud's like, I told you, don't hurt him.
I'm a trained professional. I usually make the thunder go away, but maybe he's poisoned with thunder.
No, he ate nightshade.
No,
Granny Nightshade's nightshade.
That
I
sounds
thought
disgusting.
I thought he actually ate a piece of her.
I'd probably equally.
I mean,
so.
Granny's kind of cool and all, but I wouldn't want to take a bite out of her.
Kind of cool.
I'm still casting lesser restoration, as I don't know if it would work or not. So,
is it touch?
it is touch.
I mean, he's being kind of protective of the
Okay.
boy. So,
little one human boy.
so if you want to like push him out of the way or something.
No,
I mean, if he's
Aster's
getting
gonna.
it, go ahead.
Aster's gonna try. Like he's like trying to get his attention.
Yeah. What?
No, not you, Kal'zi. The kid.
Oh.
Jeez.
Hey, what's that? And point over behind him.
Give
Just
me a deception check.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump on you. I thought you were trying to do that too, Jess.
No, he was gonna talk to him like a normal person would.
Well, I failed.
Oh.
With a 7.
Yeah.
Look, just my friend. He's very good at these kinds of things. Just let him help. What? Like he won't do any harm. If anything, it just won't work. Like if it works, cool, and if it doesn't, nothing bad's going to happen. Just let him try it, please.
I mean, Broder's gonna die, I guess. So.
If he, well, like really, what's the worst case scenario here is that unless his spell doesn't work, and then he just ends up dying anyway.
Yeah,
So
we tried everything.
Well,
it works. So okay.
Just let him do it, please, God. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Good kid. Go do it.
Cast Bless Restoration.
Right. Place your hand on the dwarf's forehead. Describe how your healing process works.
I put my hand out, and it is verbal somatic. So with my other hand, I sort of do the necessary like hand motions of to create whatever the somatic runes would be, and I say, "Be healed."
It's quite evangelical of you, isn't it?
I mean, it's the only way I learned how to do it. And yeah, I smack him. No, I don't smack him. I just
Smack the devil out of him.
The power of Tiamat compels you.
Oh no, I'm that kind of cleric. As you kind of like yell, "Be healed," you hear like the metal feet on the side of this door right here kind of stop, and the door opens, and this little tin soldier. See if I can get a picture. It looks like this.
Oh, they're so cute.
Kind of peeks his head in, looks
Oh,
around.
look at a little different. Sorry.
They're like the little onion warriors from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So cute. I like the one who's looking at us.
Yeah. So this one's like
He's
that.
so
He's looking at you. Looks at the grown-ups for a second. Make sure nothing's wrong. Closes the door, and you hear them marching again outside.
That was fucking weird.
The hell
I'm
was
sorry.
that?
Shit, I shouldn't be swearing around children. I'm so sorry.
No, they don't speak English.
Oh no, Pud
Common.
goes, "No, swearing's cool."
Hey.
Yeah. Just swear in Sylvan.
Oh. You're so smart, Kal'zi.
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
Yeah, but you lay a hand, and it's like his forehead is just burning hot, and you say your little prayer, and he's breathing heavily and coughing, and after a moment, the breathing steadies, the temperature goes more back to normal, and the breathing becomes, like I said, more normal, and he just very calmly just starts to sleep. And you feel the poison being leached from his body into your fingertips, and then dissolved with your Tempest magic.
I wasn't sure if that was going to work because it helps people, but doesn't guarantee to just get rid of poison. But hey, look at my hand. It's not like I didn't absorb it, did I?
No, I was like, you absorb it, and then like there's some like sparks.
Right. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. No, you're good. Pud is like, oh wow. Hey, can I take credit for this?
Yeah, you know what? All on you. Let's say it was. Do I know anything about Nightshade? Can you do a quick medicine check to see if I?
Give me like a medicine or nature, yeah.
Yeah, try. Medicine's a little better, so I'll do +4 medicine. 19.
19. Obviously deadly.
Yes.
It's not treated. You do know that there's a type of mushroom that could cure it.
I tell him, tell him you found one of that type of mushroom, made a stew, and then gave it to him.
Let's see where this mushroom's located.
Oh God, is it the mushroom people that we?
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't stuff it in your face.
Don't you stuff it in your face.
Though it might look good to eat.
So it might look good to eat. I did
Though
share
it
that.
might look good to taste. I just saw that.
Like an apple and a beet. Like an apple or a beet.
It
You
leaves
could
of
get sick.
leaves of 3. Let it be.
Real
Leaves of 4. Eat
quick.
some more.
Yeah.
Yes,
Real
Oh no.
you know from a 19, they're called a humming umbrella mushrooms.
Oh, no,
I had a
Mark-
whole bag of those.
Mark
Yeah.
disappeared from.
Yeah, no, I'm refreshing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And like when you say the name, like Pud goes, "Oh, I recognize that name. Granny grows in them in her garden." So
Oh.
That's awfully.
I don't want her to think that I stole mushrooms from her.
I mean-
Oh,
Say you found one, like in the trash or something.
Say you found an extract of that mushroom in the pantry.
Okay. And then she would say I did a good job.
I think so.
Oh, yes.
Speaking of, do you know where she is at the moment?
Says I know all of. I know her daily routine down to the minute.
Oh, perfect. We need to see her. I have a question to ask her about the paintings downstairs.
Of her sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, she's probably in the study now.
Beautiful. That's perfect. Thank
Um,
you.
Just go through the kitchens, if you can get through the locked doors, and
Would
she'll
you
be-
happen to know where the key is?
she
We have a thing of the key, Aster.
only Granny and Pincushion have the keys.
Pincushion, you said.
Pincushion? All right, we gotta go talk to Fast Hands Pimner. Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Go.
okay,
Bye.
thanks. Glad your friend feels better. Keep an eye on him though, still, because you never know. Haha. Get some sleep. You did good. Put by. I'm fucking awful with children.
Just curse in front of them. They'll laugh. It's fine. May I suggest that we have the before we go down, we just have whatever Pimner, Karen, and Gray were doing by themselves for the past 10 minutes.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything else while you're down here?
Us?
Yeah, the other group.
I think mostly it would just be like just being really tense and being like, I hope nobody comes in that door, and then just being on like door duty and being like, oh, sorry, can't come in here. We're admiring the paintings. Don't come in. It's rude. Yeah,
Occupied.
occupied. That's all I can think of what would be happening. And then I imagine like in the distance we'd hear the be healed like through the
Yeah.
walls. And you're like,
Slap.
was that Kal'zi?
That sounds like a child being slapped.
I guess I'm worried, but also as long as it's not Karen doing it, I guess it's okay.
I'm right here, and I'm saving my slaps for a special someone.
Somebody just enter the room like Squiggy and Lenny.
Oh no, don't come in. No, sorry. We're busy.
So
Joey, can you start and stop the music? I haven't actually been hearing any music this whole time.
Sure.
I realize it's.
Oh.
Thank you.
I was gonna move you to the homepage real quick. Bloop.
Take a little break.
Then I'll move you back.
Oh, yeah, that worked. Well, you can actually just move to itself.
Okay.
That should work. Yeah, you might have to stop music manually do it, but yeah, I still don't hear anything. That's weird. Oh, there it is. It's
I
quiet.
hear it. It's just quiet. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Where do you go next?
Pimner.
Hello.
Pimner.
Hi.
Hey, we found another key. We might need your help to get it.
Oh, okay. Is it somewhere like small or behind a door or something?
It's on a person.
Yeah.
You know that pincushion outside?
Yeah.
Use your quick little fingers. Pim, do what you're born to do.
Here, you can swap it out too. I'll give her one of the
mystery
keys
key.
that the mystery. I'll give the one that I kept and not the one that he specifically gave me. So the silver key I'll give. Swap them out.
Oh, it's not stealing, it's replacing with equal value.
Barter, yes.
I'm still gonna take it from him.
Yeah, but that key's probably made of iron, and this one's made
No,
of
this
silver.
is a good thing. This is a good
Yes.
thing. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, good.
Loopholes. All right,
Oh, I got you now. I got you.
show me Pinkishin.
All right, let's go find him. Hey, Pekin, is the
We have no
Door
idea.
still-
We have no idea where he is.
is the cabinet still secured?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking. 2 corpses. Everything's fine.
Wasn't the
Nice
plan?
reference.
Wasn't the plan just for Pimner to lockpick it?
Yeah, but I mean, then we can have the skeleton key.
I never said it was a skeleton key. They just said it was a key to the kitchen.
I thought we did determine it was a skeleton key.
Like it gets you to the end of the room of that specific area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like because I had to read really quick.
Mhm.
He says that key that's in the bar of soap is just for the kitchen.
Okay. Well, do we want Pimner? Do you want to trade, or do you want to just unlock a door? What do you think
I
you'd
mean,
be better at?
I think I'm pretty good at both. I am a little hesitant because I kind of screwed up Karen and Gray's deal with the hag. So as much as I would love to trade with air quotes, as she says that, I think it would just be safer to try the door.
Okay. Let's do that then. I'll hold on to the silver key.
So wait, do we just need to go back to where we came from? Or because the kitchens was through there through.
You're right. I keep thinking the gardens are the kitchen. All right, back this way.
All right.
We're back.
Hello?
Sorry, we went the wrong way. We'll go through this way.
This
I had an idea and I was excited.
This building that's just a hallway is very confusing to navigate.
Yeah.
It's the hallway from the forest temple that just twists.
Yeah.
In awkward of time.
All right, so I guess I'll try this door to see if it's. Is it locked?
You reach up and try to open up the door, and this is the first locked door you've encountered in Prismere.
Pim takes out her thieves' tools and goes, mm-hmm, and then just tries.
Guidance.
Yeah, we're still doing these rules. Yeah. So give me a thieves' tools check.
Plus a D4.
It's a D4. Trying to find the.
Ooh, nice.
Equaling 18, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Would she have gotten advantage from because we said the key?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
do that. I believe 18 is more than enough. Yes.
Well, if she gets a nat 20, that means she can roll double her lockpick dice.
How open can this door get?
So
the lock just falls out of the
so open.
wall.
Yeah. So with your knowledge of the imprint of the key, and just being Pimner, because Pimner's awesome. You were able to,
Specifically set up for stealing and breaking into things.
yes,
Yep.
You're able to, plus 9. Wow. This door is easily lockpicked.
She's just so happy with this because she never got to be able to do this at the carnival.
Yeah, I can't. No lockpicks on tents.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody loses a key for one of the different exhibits, then I kind of help out, but it's not the same.
All right. So 13.
This looks concerning.
Okay, This squalid kitchen is carved out of the trunk of the fallen oak. A large clay oven sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by crowded shelves laden with forest fungi, jars of pickled grubs, animal skulls, and moldy cookbooks. Sickly sweet vapors emerge from a cauldron that rests atop the stove oven. A young human girl is shackled to a work table, is hard at work peeling potatoes. Set into the floor nearby is a padlocked iron grate, through which you hear a gruff male voice say, "Are those potatoes I smell?"
Oh no.
Also, since you haven't encountered him yet, a green dragon the size of a large dog is coiled up near the oven, apparently dozing. Fumes rise from the wormling's nostril.
Kal'zi, I think that's the dragon.
Yeah. Are they like blowing fire into the furnace and cooking it? Is that what you said?
It seems to be sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Each time it like exhales, like a little bit of smoke comes from its nose.
Pim's going to be taking the hide action and then going around the perimeter of the room.
It like lazily. I said it was sleeping. It was more like it was kind of just dozing, kind of resting. As you kind of enter the room,
Okay.
it like lazily, this wormling kind of lifts its head, yawns. Smoke rings come out, and it kind of like
Cool.
he goes, and you hear a little voice say, "Too sleepy," and it goes back to the resting.
Oh.
He's so
So this is what
cute.
it kind of looks like.
The faces are so creepy.
His name is Mulberry. So I'm gonna name him.
Kal'zi, I think he already has a name. We heard it. It's called.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
So before she can respond, the little girl, little human girl that's kind of chained to the workbench, goes, "I'm sorry, but I can't give you any potatoes until it's time to feed you. I'm not allowed to do that now." I go, "Oh, all right." She kind of looks up and she's like, sees the new people. And she goes, "Oh, hello." She seems to be a 9-year-old human girl.
She is physically chained to the kitchen counter.
She is shackled to a work table and is hard at work peeling potatoes. She goes,
That's
"Don't
awful.
don't worry, I'm working as hard as I can. I'll get these potatoes peeled, and you won't hear from me."
Oh,
No.
no, don't worry. It's okay. We know you're working hard. Just keep it up, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing
Yep. I learned my lesson. Don't worry.
What lesson was that? Just double checking.
Oh, you don't work for Granny?
Well, we are helping Granny. I guess, yes, working for her. But it's just I wanted to check that you knew which lesson you were supposed to be learning.
Oh, I thought you worked with Chucklehead. But you're just one of the old hag's lankies.
You're not
We're
wrong.
doing an odd job.
I wouldn't say lanky. Do you want to know a trick for peeling potatoes? If you just slice all the way around them with even a butter knife so the skin's detached, boil them, the skin will fall right off when they come out of the water. That could help you. See, we're trying to help.
That might
Yeah.
help. The voice from the grate goes. It's like, "Oh yeah, that's how me and my mom peel potatoes. You know your stuff, young lady."
Who's down there?
Um,
It's obviously an adult's voice.
yeah, very,
Or a chain-smoking child.
yeah.
Yeah.
They do exist.
Pim's gonna go over and look down and just say, hello to you too. Hi, and then just try and see if she can see who's down there.
You see a very dirty dwarf.
It's the guy who was in the oil tanker part of the Exxon Valdez and Waterworld.
Imagine this guy without his armor.
I don't want to.
Oh, but you're gonna.
Ooh,
Viewer discretion
Elkhorn,
advised.
eh?
Oh, well. You gonna say, oh, name's Elkhorn.
Hello, Elkhorn.
A proud member of Balor's Call. At your service if I wasn't trapped in a bloody cell.
Pim's gonna look and see if there's a visible lock on the top of the cell.
Let's see. There is. It's held with a padlock. What you doing with the makeup there?
It's just kind of like how I start my day.
Did you work at the castle where you're a harlequin?
Oh no, I work at a carnival, the Witchlight Carnival, and then give a full slogan spiel of traveling from plane to plane, always there to help your day end with a smile.
Oh, I thought you somehow avoided being frozen. But
How'd you know about that?
well, how would you get me out of here, and I can tell you the whole sad tale.
Asher, how about you come into the room instead of yelling that through another room?
Taking the token's position very literally.
I was here the whole time.
Okay, well, I don't think I can help you, and I would like to try and sleight of hand the picking of the lock so that the dragon and the child doesn't notice I'm doing it.
Yeah, the dragon seems to be not paying attention to you.
Yeah, and then also because kids are wicked tattletales, I
Yeah.
don't want the kid to know.
Like, the kid has been watching you, and she kind of looks envious about, you trying to pick the lock. But give me a,
She's just staring at me while I'm, obviously trying to be sneaky about it.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
Don't
be suspicious.
give me a thieves' tools.
Oh. Hey, it was open the whole time.
Pimner sneezed and it opened.
Yeah, you just put it in there, twist it, take it out, pops open, and you're just like, Pimner,
Oh,
lock picking.
How'd that happen?
Well, that was amazing. Help me out. Help me out of here.
Alright, I'll get that.
Thank you, Kal'zi. I'm probably the worst person here to try and help him out.
Yeah, you should move on to that other one.
Distract that little mutt, that dragon mutt.
On it.
I'll beat you in that.
Aster will start cute little pets.
Just close his lid.
Yeah. He's actually not in the thing. He's like curled in the corner. He says, he just points to a door, like this door right here, saying, "I think you can pick that lock. Get you outside."
I guess maybe.
Who pointed and said that?
Elkhorn.
Okay.
That was not a husky child voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the little girl sounds like.
I
Maybe you could go and pick that lock over there.
I like peeling potatoes.
But like, the human, she goes, "You just gonna leave me here? You obviously don't work with a hag if you freed Elkhorn."
Oh hell no! Help her out.
Distract the dragon.
Aster lays down next to the dragon like you would a big dog.
Yeah. The dragon's like, he started like rubbing its head, and its hind legs go. But the dragon goes like, "It's like, yeah, you smell. Oh, that feels good. You smell so bad."
So do you. You're so cute though.
I won't bite your.
Wait, I
horns.
don't. Aster doesn't smell bad. He smells like cinnamon. Thank
I know,
you.
I know, but
Dragon.
he just goes like, "I want to bite your ugly horns."
No.
A little to the left. A little to the left.
Oh, you're lucky. You're so fucking cute.
Your hair is just so gross.
What the fuck?
I feel like this is what a cat would be saying too.
Yeah, for real.
I just want to claw your eyes out.
Yeah.
Cat
Behind the ear, please.
dragon.
Here's my belly. Don't touch it, or I'll kill you.
Why aren't you touching my belly? Alright, give me another thieves' tools if you want to get this girl free. She goes, my name is Mishka, by the way.
Mishka.
Yeah.
Okay, Mishka, here, I'm gonna just... This one seems a little bit harder than the other one. I think the other one was already broken.
See what it says about the kid here.
When released, she blows up.
Oh, I should have paid more attention to that blinking collar around her neck.
Yeah. Yeah, as you're like picking the lock, she says like, tried to escape. This is my second time. I got caught by the soldiers. This is my punishment.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to help get all of you out of there, but shh, don't tell anyone.
Really?
Ah.
Oh, okay, I won't. And then click, the lock pops open. It's like, oh, it's been days. I was chained to that stupid thing. She kicks the lock.
How do you go to the bathroom? Actually,
I was just thinking the
Actually,
same thing, but I don't
doesn't-
think. Yeah.
that's an invasive question. I'm sorry.
It's a Feywild. That's all I'll say.
What was that? What was that J.K. Rowling thing where it's like
Oh,
vanish
God.
me poopum or whatever?
They literally just poop their pants and then cast prestidigitation, but kind of
Yeah.
teleport it somewhere.
She goes, Granny's not gonna notice I'm not chained up anymore, so I'll just go with some of the others. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm happy I could help.
And if you ever get a hold of that nasty old hag, she points to the stove, push her in the oven for me.
Can we just do that instead?
I mean,
Oh,
Gee.
maybe.
I feel like I've heard some story where that exact thing happened. Forget how it ended.
Unless you want to ask her anything, she's gonna kind of run off to her own thing.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the portraits in the portrait room?
Oh, yeah, sometimes the kids purposely touch it so they can see their family again.
Oh, it's really fucking
It's so
depressing.
sad.
I made that part
Oh.
up.
Oh,
He says,
ow.
yeah, but every
I love
night.
it.
Yeah, but if she notices the pictures are different, she pricks herself so it shows her family again.
So we've got to wait another
Oh,
night.
did you change the picture?
Accidentally, I was admiring it a little too close,
Oh.
and I caught myself on it.
Well, probably won't be too. She probably won't be angry because she can just bring it back. No problem. But
That's perfect.
she likes to go there and look at her own picture. I hear her talking about how, oh, it's like, oh, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful. but she's not beautiful at all.
She might not
And
be
that-
talking.
And that's the most frustrating part, isn't it?
Yeah, and she like looks at her sisters and like makes fun of them and it's like, the pretty one, the one with the black hair. Like she says, like she's like the ugliest one, but that's not true at all.
Aster looks at Karen. Seems
Well,
like
okay,
you two got something in common.
She's like the prettiest woman I've ever seen.
It's true. She is easily one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
Want to be
Yeah,
just
she's okay.
like a 7.
Butterface, though, you know.
Very, very reliable. A reliable 7.
Yeah. Solid 6.9.
With all that foundation.
Wonder what she's hiding under there.
Yeah.
Of course she wears makeup. Ugh. Catfish. Sorry.
No, we're all like doing this like actually in character, just like amongst each other, like a bunch of just horrible people.
It's great because Pimner's the one making fun of the makeup.
Would she be like upset if she were to part with any of them, do you think?
Oh yeah.
Well,
I mean,
shit.
maybe she's so old and senile that she may notice one is missing, maybe, but definitely if she can't find her own picture, she's gonna be upset.
You wouldn't happen to know how to like take them off the wall without,
Oh, you want to steal them?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, fuck it.
Don't you say no! Don't say as I say.
You're so good with kids, Aster.
Elkhorn is like, yeah, fuck it.
Well, you're allowed. You're like,
Pim's also like, yeah, the heck to it.
oh, she tries.
You just have to be really careful.
Wow, thanks, tips.
Yeah, I mean, there's no trick to it. You just have to avoid the thorns.
Well, next time, resistance.
Okay, I'm gonna find my friends. I haven't seen them in days.
Have fun.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna go see Chucklehead. He's like kind of one of my only friends here.
Oh,
He seems nice.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. All right.
Don't eat
Here,
the candy.
I'll distract Cradlefall so you can get Mr. Elkhorn out.
who? Oh,
Freedom?
The dragon.
Oh, okay.
She starts to run out the door and goes, "Hey, Cradlefall, you're big and ugly, and you have a smelly butt. Ha 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 ha!" And she kind of runs out the door. Cradlefall was like, "You stop your pets."
Oh,
He's like, "Call me smelly, you're smelly." Go and chase after her.
Well, I'm sure that will resolve itself out. Now, Mr.
hope so.
Alicorn.
Elkhorn.
Elkhorn.
I
Mr.
guess
Candy
now
corn.
we have our privacy. Although,
Okay.
You mentioned one of these doors was an exit?
yeah, he goes, points to this door right here, saying that one leads outside over to the Red Cap Garden. But, I think we should speak a little more privately because about an hour ago, the old hag came through the kitchen to her study, and he points to the store here.
Oh, is she in there?
Yeah, so I don't want her overhearing our conversation. So we either go outside or to the other room. I don't feel comfortable here. I need to find my armor.
Where'd you leave it last?
On me body.
Okay.
Yeah, so you look, let's see where the armor is. Okay, so he is wearing his armor. it says.
Okay, good. I was imagining
look
you without
down.
your armor.
Look down, Elkhorn.
Oh, I do wear my armor. He points to one of the cupboards, and there's a sword and shield inside.
Oh, that's good. I'm imagining it was like, when somebody has glasses on their head, and they're like, "Where's my glasses?"
Yeah.
Or a snake, it would have bit me.
Good to stretch my legs. And he grabs Pimner by the hand and just shakes him. He's like, oh, thank you, wee one, thank you.
Because I have literally no strength, I am going to be like wobbling and shaking around violently with him.
It's like a whole bunch of trinkets that she's pocketed just fell out.
All the gold stuff she's stolen just kind of pours out of her. Saying, let's be a little more private. I can tell you what I'm all about.
Is this door unlocked? I guess it's locked from the outside.
It is locked.
I guess it's an internal lock.
I guess I can find my way out if you don't want to.
No, we'll
break
get
more
Pim. Work your magic.
This has been a great day for Pim.
It's coming up, Pimner.
Everything's
Guidance,
coming up. No, I mean Pimner.
No, this one over here.
Sorry, I got really blocked.
Turn around, yeah. Guidance.
Sure.
Is it it's another thief's?
Plus a D4, yeah.
These tools.
Your next skill check or ability check gets a plus D4 with guidance.
Right. I'm assuming it's still thieves' tools.
Yeah. 14. Roll your D4.
Ah, 15.
But it's
Called
enough.
it.
Store unlocks.
Ah, that one felt really tough and like it almost didn't happen. But I got it in the end.
So this looks like a garden of some sort. To one side of the giant toppled tree is a grove of bearded willows on the bank of a murky woodland pond. A patch of tilled earth spreads between the burrows. The caps of several red toadstools are just beginning to emerge from the loam.
Well, that's just lovely.
He goes, get me out of here. I need some fresh air.
Alcor, let's go.
You will. I'm gonna make sure that
I'm sorry.
she doesn't leave her office. You'll be there to catch her if she leaves her study.
Okay.
Good idea.
Well, if you wanted to go confront her,
Yeah.
we can do that, and then we can do with Elkhorn.
Yeah, sure. Aster will go in.
Okay.
Quick little knock on her study door.
Yo.
Turn on the hag music.
Oh.
Tim Burton hag movie.
It's like, she hears the knocking, and he goes, oh, no need for formalities. Come in.
Oh, well, just want to. I can't. I'm blocked by a black void.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, please make sure you're decent, Granny. Before I.
Oh, not but my knickers. Oh, no.
Oh,
Eggs gone Feywild.
what was the.
Oh, I've got window shins again.
Whose portrait that we needed? Scabatha's?
Hers, yeah.
Oh, hers.
Yeah.
It's Granny's that we need? Ah, piss.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me tell you what this room is. A staircase runs along the wall of the circular room and climbs to an upper level. Tucked behind curtains of moss and ivy are numerous bookshelves bearing ancient tomes. And built onto one of the bookcases is a tall oval mirror in a wooden frame. Flickering candlelight emanates from the eye sockets of human skulls resting atop resting on an open roll-top desk. And taking one look at this mirror, it looks just like the one you saw in the pool of Bev Lorna's cottage. Oh, it's the little satyr.
Hello, Granny.
Oh, all alone this time?
I just, wanted to check in, make sure that you're still doing all right.
I'll beg my pardon, but I don't have any tea or cookies for you today.
That's all right. I'm quite satiated from the other ones you gave us earlier.
I was just enjoying some of my favorite books.
Always good to have a bit of quiet time. Love what you've done with the place, by the way. It's
After I do my cooking, I like to come here and read.
Granny, I have a question for you, if you don't mind my asking.
Yes?
Those portraits that you've got upstairs,
Across the hall,
They're-
yeah.
they're across the hall, sorry,
Yeah.
whatever. This place is
Yeah. It's
The
literally a hall away.
I know, and yet for some reason,
East of Dennis.
my brain just can't comprehend that. Absolutely fascinating portraits that you've got.
Yeah. They're my
Uh,
sisters and my mother's.
oh. It's lovely family portrait. Beautiful,
I
absolutely.
try as
beautiful.
I might, I can't get rid of Tasha's.
Are you
Whenever I
related?
prick my finger, she always appears next to the other ones.
So you're related then?
Oh, not by choice.
Oh.
Dear mother adopted her years ago,
Oh.
before she was known to most of the... Still known as Igwivel.
Oh, I see. It's like, she adopted her and then she became the famous one and now everybody knows her name.
More famous
Right.
than you can believe.
Oh,
Trust
it's
me.
insane. I know, I've heard we have a little thing of her at the carnival back where I work. Well, you know the carnival, of course you do.
She spits this,
yeah.
this, like, gooey, drooling down her lips spit. Like she's been, like, eating, like, doing, like, a tobacco or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like sap, actually, when she spits. Like, literally, it's kind of like the amberish color of sap.
Ew.
Because if you remember, she has kind of, like, barky skin.
Yeah.
That lands on a mosquito.
Yeah. Takes
The
her foot.
nerve.
Yeah, she goes. She gets a little too big for her cauldron, if you ask me.
Oh, totally understand. Like, the absolute nerve of
But then she just, then she just starts, like, looks angry, but then she just, like, just starts laughing. Like, yeah. And the key on her back just goes faster and faster. What can I do for you? I'm sorry. That conversation just put me in a good mood.
Glad.
Yes.
I'm just gonna be completely straight and honest with you because I feel like you deserve that. Really, truly, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Your sister, Bavlorna,
Yes.
wanted us to take your portrait from that
Oh.
room and bring it to her.
She, Did she now?
She did. She did. I don't suppose you'd be willing to part with it. Like, even just let her borrow it? Like, the pretense of, like, oh, yeah, we totally took this. And just, then you can go and take it back.
Tell you a little game we play.
Uh-huh.
Always trying to steal from each other.
Oh,
She stole
naughty.
stole some of my pin cushions that I made to look like her sisters. Be a nice gift, and she took them on one of her visits. So she's probably coerced. She probably told you to play a little prank on me.
That's exactly what it was.
I would have been quite cross if I found any of my portraits missing.
Right? And I would hate for you to be so upset. You're such a lovely granny.
Well, that deserves a little reward. For you gave me something, I shall give you something in return. Those are the rules.
Of course, you and your sister's famous rules that truly have made the Feywild a better place.
He says,
a better place.
I'll tell you a embarrassing secret of little old Bavlorna.
Do tell, do tell.
You run window-shins around her. She just starts sneezing for no reason.
Oh,
well,
that's so silly.
And here's the best part. When she's doing it, she can't concentrate hard enough, and she can't use her special magic nearly as well.
That's so... what a crazy and wild thing.
You know what? Whenever I go to visit, which is hardly ever, I can't stand that damp cottage of hers and all the little froggy friends and her little version of herself. Oh, so perverse. But, I just wind up my clock and I run a little window-shins and I just watch her sneeze for hours on end. She can't help herself.
No. Oh, you're terrible. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, you're terrible. Oh. And in a good way.
I'm a little prankster.
A little blighter you are.
Well, I must think of a little prank to pull on her. Perhaps you could perform that for me.
Oh, we could certainly do that.
Maybe in exchange for your little elf friend's feet. His horse feet.
You'd give Kal'zi back his legs if we run around your sister?
Well, if you take something from her. To get back at her attempted robbery.
So, we will gladly do that. Because it'll make you happy, Granny.
Oh, yes. And if you do that, then it can be one of the conditions for me to return little Kal'zi's legs. How's that sound?
How would you know that we've done it, though?
Well, you would bring it back to me. Of course.
Oh. Wait, what would we be bringing back to her?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, okay.
She basically just offered steal something from her and good enough.
Yeah, there's a room I'm trying to find. Okay.
I have something, but I will wait till in character to say.
Wait, Granny. Do you are you good? Are you good with enchantments, magic, that sort of thing?
Okay. Sorry, what do you ask?
Well, are you good with magic and enchantments or something? Illusions?
Of course.
What if this will be a right funny little prank that we could pull on her? What if we got just a piece of parchment or something that would look like a portrait? You could make it look like your portrait upstairs. Bring it back. Say, "Oh, look, we've gotten your portrait," and then poof, it turns into a horrible picture of her. Wouldn't that be such a funny prank?
It would be funny.
It's just a thought.
I'm afraid, but once I leave my realm, that the magic may weaken.
Oh,
when
well,
I enter hers. Even though I am definitely the stronger of the two.
Absolutely. We've met her, as you know, and I can tell you for sure, 100% certainty that you are by far the more magical, more beautiful, and lovely sister.
She
True.
says, okay, I think I found something. Saying, Bavlorna keeps a hoard near her bedroom. It's where she keeps all of the stolen items, as well as her treasures. Most of it is worthless junk, but some of it has value, especially to me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a porcelain jar that contains something that is of value for me. Porcelain jar with legs of a chicken. I want what's inside.
Okay.
Give that to me, and I shall return your friend's legs.
All right. Now my only question is, what do we do about the portrait? Because we did tell her that we'd bring it to her.
She
And
says,
I'd hate to, as much like I don't want to upset you by taking your portrait, of course,
knowing her,
but I'd hate to return empty-handed as well.
she probably gave you a time limit.
She did. We have about 4 days left, I think. 4 or 5 days left.
She might be at a little bit of a loss about what to do about that.
Just goes, not my problem.
That's
Yeah,
like a
some
you
biscuits.
problem.
I was thinking it's like, well, you just have to deal with that yourself. I do know that if she leaves hither, oh, what a disgusting name, hither, then perhaps the curse will weaken.
We couldn't just say that, like, you caught us and it was a whole... Oh, we tried so hard to get the portrait, but your sister outsmarted us with her massive brain.
If you can butter her up, I suppose maybe she'll forgive you.
I hope so. I just, I'd hate for something else to happen to my friends,
She kind of thinks, saying, did little Bavlorna take something from one of your friends as well?
2 of them, I think, yeah. It seems that each of you have taken something from my friends. Which is fine, I get it. It's how the world works.
As our right, our agreement with those ridiculous carnival owners.
Oh, I agree. Trust me, as somebody who works there, we don't even have dental.
Don't even have dental.
Dental plan.
Dental plan.
She says, well, I can't help you with Bavlorna,
Oh, that's okay.
but
I just...
give that what's inside that jar to me.
You wouldn't happen to know where it is, where she keeps it? You said it's like a room next to hers or something?
Yeah, it's a room next to her bedroom where she keeps her treasures.
Right. Did we go in that room?
You did not.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
Okay.
We did not go in most places.
No, that's
Yeah.
In the top floor.
Oh, she showed you the that was up the stairwell in the room that she was having tea in, and she
Right.
told you not to go up there.
Right. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Oh, I was going to offer something of my own in return for Kal'zi's legs, but I don't even have anything that would be worth taking.
Well,
Because
I will only accept the
have
things I
nothing.
mentioned. That little
that's
brat
fine.
Will,
Mhm,
our
yeah.
misplaced unicorn horn, or cause my younger sister some embarrassment at her play.
Right. Well, I think I think we're getting closer to that lad, that little lad. So we may just...
He's a thorn in my side.
Oh, absolutely. I could tell by the posters.
Oh, would you like one? Would you like one of the posters? Take with you.
You know, that would be lovely, actually.
Yes.
Gladly take one of those.
I think there's one in this room.
If I can remember off the top of my head which one it is that we don't have.
No, there's like a certain one here.
I think we have them in the handouts, at least the ones that we have left. Because I did tear one up.
3 and 2.
Yeah.
So on the desk, she was like, just in the process of writing a brand new one to hang up.
I would be more than happy to do that for you.
I guess stick it. She says, stick it next to that stupid pool where that stupid unicorn lives. So this one says, wanted, Will of the Feywild. Find this.
Flibber to gibbet.
Flibber
Gibbet.
Flibber to gibbet, and deliver him to me alive and unharmed. I shall make you as strong as an octopus. Granny Nightshade.
Yeah, Flibberty gibbets.
Flibberty gibbet. There we go.
That's a
That
fun
sounds
word.
really British.
That's a fun word. I like it a
frivolous-
lot.
I think Captain Hook says it.
Late Middle English, probably initiative of idle chatter. A frivolous, fighty, or excessively talkative person.
Yeah.
He never shuts up. Keeps
Our-
talking.
Are
Hey.
octopus very strong here in the Feywild?
It's like stronger than you would think.
Oh, that's mighty promising. Well, I will put this up for you, and I will let my friends know of what it is we need to do.
Oh, thank you, dear, for telling me of Lorna's treachery.
Well, you know, I really thought you deserved to know the truth.
You made a friend of Granny Nightshade today.
Fantastic.
Help
Yes,
yourself to one of the candies from the goblins.
Oh, I most certainly will. I'll not pass that up at all. Right, well, I'll let you get back to your reading. Sorry for bothering you.
Oh yes, my books. I was reading
Yes,
the most
yes.
wonderful story.
I'll have to get the name of that book back from you at some time, and then maybe I'll come back. We'll book club, discuss it. Right, well, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you.
He points. She shows you the cover. It says, "Pity he's an elf." It's a collection. It's a collection of illustrated short stories about an elf adventurer named Elfin Argless, who travels the Feywild and befriends dangerous creatures in surprising ways.
Oh no!
It's like one of those romance covers
Yep.
where it has like this big muscular guy. He's like has a
And Fabio.
yeah.
Fabio, he's holding one of those mushrooms that's bathing in
Yeah.
butter.
Oh, bathe in the butter, little restroom.
Oh Jesus! All right, well, I'll let you get back to your Harlequin novel then.
Oh, don't tell the others.
No, don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
I just like my stories. I like it. I like it for the picture. No, not the pictures. The story. The story.
Of course, no.
And the articles.
It has
Yeah.
very good. I read it for the articles.
VA and with, I guess.
Right, well, you enjoy. I'll see you later.
Bye, dearie.
Goodbye.
Meanwhile,
outside. So I like that you made a deal with the hag.
Technically.
Yeah.
no handshake was involved.
Well, you made a deal where you betrayed the other hag.
Hmm.
How will this happen? What will happen?
Mm.
Okay. So let's.
Tune in next
Find out
week.
next time.
Can we just keep making deals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep
What
track
did
of them
Pop
all.
Never gone wrong.
You keep track of them all.
We're doing so well with the current ones.
It's very good dwarven music here.
Ding.
Oh, I think there's literally Hall of the Mountain King.
Oh, that'll fit, but we won't hear it for about half the song.
Is it all bass?
Oh, it just starts really, really low.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like the dwarves.
Yeah.
Here it is. See if this fits. Kind of.
A little mischievous.
Yeah.
Alright, Alucard.
This
What were you
shouldn't
gonna say?
copyright me, right? It's royalty free, right?
I think that's probably there's a version of it that's probably on Google.
Yeah.
One of those common ones.
I'll keep this. Well, this is made by the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Elkhorn brings I assume Gray, Karen, Pimner, and Kal'zi?
Yeah.
Yep.
Outside to the little mushroom garden. Saying, "Oh, thank you again. Thank you again. Many thanks. Father's call owes you a favor."
Anytime. I've actually been needing to sort of scratch that itch for a while.
Oh, you got the sticky fingers, do you?
Sticky finger.
This is a little too whimsical for my taste, and I'll turn it off.
Really sound like we're about to get up to something.
Yeah. Saying, "Well, I am at your service, my lady."
That's nice. I guess some things is. Did you happen to see a pair of horse legs when you were around, or actually, how did they? Let's start from the beginning. How did they get you in that cell?
So, you kind of asked that before. Like, who's, like, Valor's Call, something like that. I really want to find some cool music here, but I just don't know.
Take a 2-minute break as Joey finds music.
You want to take a 2-minute break?
I mean, I'll give you time to get music. All that.
Sure. We've been sitting for a while, so take a little break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly take our dogs out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, taking dogs out.
Yep, just minutes away from that fight.
Strongbad replied to one of my tweets at him.
I tried to invite him to Joey's game.
How do you play D&D with boxing gloves on?
Or let me tell you. Let me tell you, little one.
All you have to do is mention that inside of the game that there's a flask, and ye can get it.
I'm going to roll my character, who is Strongbadius the Barbarian. He has a 17 in awesomeness.
And you play this game by you taking these dice, there's like 10 of them,
You
and
take
you roll
the
the
dice,
17-sided die.
and you roll the dice, and you roll 20s, and everyone gets happy for some reason. Strongbad, you gotta roll the dice.
All right.
Roll the dice.
And that rolls, and every single side is covered with a sticky note that says 20, even though it's a D6.
I rolled a pineapple. I don't even know what this means. Don't worry, Melinda. You'll get a free mop bucket.
That's more senior card gauge.
I would say senior card gauge. You
That's
always
the character
you
he's
always
playing.
have the best
Oh, yeah.
characters. I'm gonna play with my hero, Senior Card Gauge. He has a +7 in used car dealerships.
Oh, now I go with the Ho-Chi.
Oh no, we came across the Homesar. Hey, Homesar. I'm the queen of the Ballard Balls.
That would be my character.
Oh,
He's the
no.
only one I could do even close.
It's a home Star Wars.
And the cheat is probably the DM.
It's like oh, it's the king of town. I'm gonna eat all the muffins in the kingdom.
He's the BBEG.
You have to cut this out of the recording and just put it on YouTube. Of just, what if Strongbad played D&D?
I'm so incompetent, but I have my the intentionally evil-looking man here telling me secrets as he fills my mouth with pies.
King of town, why is your dice made of butter?
Oh. Eomstar. Yes. Eomstar, can I join your tabletop game there? Oh no.
The Poopsmith plays a Kenku.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, Coach Z. We already have all of our players. Oh, that's okay. Hey, Coach. What is Bubs?
Strongad's trying to roleplay, and he goes, he's like, I rolled to seduce the dragon.
17. What does Bubs sound like? I can't do Bubs' voice. It was like,
Bubs.
Yeah, he's like,
hey, Bubs. Hey, Coach Z, you can play. That's not it.
One voice Joey can't do.
Hey, Joe. Speaking of voices, though, Joey.
Yes.
When are you gonna make an NPC sound like Alfred?
I just mocked him about that the other day.
Mr. Light was kind of Alfred, but I didn't go all out with it.
You gotta go full Alfred.
You didn't make him laugh.
Yeah.
I want an NPC that's full Alfred.
Oh, maybe in the next zone where all the play stuff is happening.
Mark and I want him that if he ever does Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Oh my God! No! No! Oh no!
Welcome to Barovia.
Welcome to Castle Ravenloft. That's not. Claire Redfield. Oh, Claire Redfield, welcome to Castle Ravenloft on my domain of dread. That's still not the voice. I haven't done it in so long.
Practice.
Yeah.
Gotta practice.
Trying to escape my island, Claire Redfield. You don't escape Alfred Ashford's island. It's my island.
I'm
Meanwhile,
very
we're all
happy.
like, the rest of us are all like, why does he keep calling us Claire Redfield?
It's how I get it. Everyone's
I'm
just
happy I
Claire.
came back just in time.
Oh God!
Yeah, we're doing Homestar Runner impressions.
Oh God!
Yeah, everybody's favorite Homestar character, Alfred Ashford.
Do you know his grandfather created Umbrella?
No, I don't think he's ever mentioned that.
Created Umbrella Inc. That was just really loud. I hope I didn't wake my dad.
I told Joey he's got to cut this out and put it on YouTube, even if it's private, just so you can show us, just so we have it forever, and you can show the twins.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you missed it. We were doing Strongbad playing D&D, and we went through like all the characters, and then we were like, what if Alfred were?
Except for Bubs.
Except for Bubs.
And Marzipan.
Why can't you do a Marzipan voice? I think that's very good.
Man, the
I don't
cheat.
even remember what she sounds like.
She's the girl.
Well, I know. No shit, Joey.
They just released an unfinished, or they finished an unfinished cartoon like 2 days ago and put it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, there was like it was a based off a contest for the December Ween cartoon costumes.
Yes.
That's great.
God, my stomach hurts now from laughing so much.
Man,
You had a snort in there. I heard the snort.
Uh,
Man, the cheat, you started rolling all the 20s today. Whoa, another 20.
I'm sad that I'm DMing.
Well, I think canonically he actually Strong Side does DM.
Why doesn't anyone want to come to my games? Why make it so... I can't do his voice for either.
Oh, someone had to cancel last minute.
I thought the dice were popcorn kernels.
Then you pick up like the stack of character sheets, and all of a sudden that little guy comes out from Teen Girl Squad. Character sheets are no place for a mighty warrior, and then runs off.
Every time you end up having an encounter with goblins, it plays that little harpsichord music.
all I can think of is the fucking like, because obviously in fucking Teen Girl Squad there's like the arrow, MSG, like shit like that. That's just how.
All the fight sequences are just full of those.
I'm gonna kiss all the dragons. Hey, big boy.
Flamethrower!
Come over here for a smooch. Flamethrower! I'm on fire.
Fireball.
I haven't watched any Homestar in so fucking long.
It has not gotten old at one bit, and they have not changed at all.
Oh god.
He's got so many of them that he is still systematically updating them or uploading them to YouTube. So
it's just like like that was like the peak of my early internet years, like Newgrounds, that cheesy art. You know what I mean? Like
Homestar was 100% like my biggest inspiration because I kind of knew about that site before Newgrounds.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Real.
Yeah, that was even before the entire thing just got abandoned and was nothing but spemails.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Oh yeah,
we have to go back to humans playing D&D.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to hit the hag.
Shit, hag.
I keep trying. Well, no, I haven't. I want to hit the pig girl, but I didn't.
Oh, here's something for you. Homestar Runner's voice is just a deep-voiced uwu.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were talking to, but have a conversation with Elkhorn.
Oh, hi, Elkhorn. Sorry, I seem to have daydreamed something entirely impossible.
Well, it sounds really good.
Hey, I heard you like music.
I made my own CD. Anyway, we're doing Strong Bad before.
No, I thought we literally took a break so you could find music.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking to the character.
No.
You got distracted.
That's probably not good.
All right, break number 2.
Yeah. You can find some heroic music for Valor's Call. But it says it's like, yes, I am a proud member of Valor's Call.
We heard about you from somebody with the League of Malevolence?
Oh, you had caught up with the League, have you? Have ye?
I shot one really good in the face, so I wouldn't say we're...
Oh, you did? Which one did you hit?
His name was...
I don't think we get his name.
It was a small orc trying to kill a unicorn.
Oh, that would have been Zarek, then.
That sounds very familiar now that you say it out loud.
I literally think we did not get his name at all. I think
we definitely did.
Yeah.
I think I said it. I think I said it at some point so you would know it.
Yeah.
And it was also in his picture.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it says, well, Valor's call in the League of Malevolence are what you might call mortal enemies. Directly opposed.
Oh.
Saying I come from the League of the adventuring band known as Valor's Call.
Do you call Valor, or does Valor call on you? Or are you representing Valor?
I think it's just a name, Kal'zi.
Right, but
I
it's
never.
gotta mean something.
I never really thought about it.
Just pick it because it sounded cool.
Saying he mentions led by a paladin named Strongheart. We have Mary. We have Murcoin, the devout cleric. We have Mulliver, the sneaky rogue who only steals from the wicked and gives to the poor. And Ringle Run, the wizard. And together we're known as Valor's Call.
Ringle Run, Mulver, Elcord, and who was the second one?
I'll bring it. Copy it.
Yeah. This is information. I'm just writing down everything. Keep going. I'm writing down.
You mentioned that the League of Malevolence consists of Pelik the Sorcerer, Warduke the Helmed Swordsman, Skella the Warlock, a priest of Orcus named Zargash, and Zarek the Orcish Assassin.
The boss was Kalak. I remember that name.
It says, we had heard rumors that the League made their way here into Prismere, so we went to confront them. And we heard say that they were at the Palace of Heart's Desires, and there we confronted them and we fought our foes. But little did we know that these damned hags had a plot of their own, and they used the distraction to freeze the temple with their damned cauldron. But last thing I knew, I was knocked out before it all went down, and I found myself in that hole.
Well, when you say that the thing was frozen, was it just frozen in time, or has it been frozen over with actual cold magic?
Frozen in time. If you're taking a hop, then you'll be right there suspended in the air.
Yeah.
That's where my friends are now, still frozen in that temple, more than likely. I don't know how the League became unfrozen. I guess perhaps they made a deal with those hags.
To be fair, we only saw one of them. Maybe only one of them wasn't frozen. That's entirely possible.
Yep, I found myself prisoner to Granny Nightshade, and she asked me questions for a few days, and then she just kind of grew bored of me and left me down there. Occasionally, one of the kids would throw me scraps of food, and that's how I've been surviving all this time.
That's awful. I'm glad that you were able to get you out of there.
Listen, I swore to myself I would free those kids. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Funny you should mention that. We've got, kind of look around, a plan brewing.
Gonna free the wee ones, are you?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Will?
I heard Granny speak his name before. She's not a fan.
He is, we've got to deal with him to play distraction. And we're gonna take that to try and, get the kids out.
Well, if you need my axe to take care of that hag, then I am at your service.
That is our other option.
Yes, and one I would much prefer to do if possible.
Oh, I've been wanting to bury my axe in that hag's foreheads for months.
I thought you only... Oh, it's been there for a while. Wow.
A long time. I imagine I've been frozen most of the time I've been here, but I've been in that damn hole for God knows how long. Not really doing a dwarf accent anymore, but you understand.
Yeah, it's good
Right.
enough.
Yes.
So what's the plan?
I will go over the plan with him, montage style.
Okay.
I'll draw little things in the dirt, like X's and O's, and draw the map with the stick, just like in all the movies.
Oh, you're gonna use the poor Will as bait.
He's with it, and we've given him some precautionary measures. Pixie dust to make him fly, potion of invisibility.
I'm a little bit uncomfortable about putting the wee children in danger.
I mean, if we have another way of doing it, we can.
Why don't you just run up to the old bat and stick the axe in her head?
I have a feeling that if she was able to run 1/3 of the tri-county area in the Feywild, she's probably a little prepared for that kind of stuff.
Now, apart from Karen, none of us are really meant for really hard battle.
That's very true.
I'm kind of good if I sneak up on somebody, but then after they see me, I'm kind of a wimp.
Oh yes, when you have a bow.
Oh, you said you told me that story how you gave that orc a nice scar, and I enjoyed that. You're stronger than you look, wee one.
Only by chance.
Don't count yourself short. Oh, that wasn't meant as derogatory.
It's okay because you're also a dwarf, so I think we kind of understand each other a bit.
But when I say it, then it's weird.
Yes.
Yes.
I still don't understand. I'll work on it.
So as players, what are you about to do? What do you think you're gonna like? Are you gonna go back to Bavlorna, or are you gonna stay here and try to?
Yeah,
I imagine Aster gets back and basically tells us everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't quite know about that yet.
Yeah.
I love we're currently planning how we can off her, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Aster says when she gets back after making a deal.
That's just like, all right, I made a deal with you. We'll go ahead and do this, and then we all just rush in with weapons blazing behind her or behind him.
Hello.
Okay.
What have I missed?
Oh,
Wait. Before that, so good news, bad news.
Okay.
We can get your legs back real quick if
That's
we
good
go
news.
back to hither and take something out of a jar that had chicken legs and bring it back to Granny.
Why?
Because I asked her what we could do to get your legs back.
I mean, why does she want that?
I don't know. She didn't specify. I did tell her. Oh, she said it was to get back. Oh, right. Because I told her what Bavlorna wanted us to do with taking the portrait.
Why did you do that?
Because I thought maybe she'd give it to us. And she said, "Oh, that sister of mine, what a hard bitch," or some such. I don't know. But she did tell me a secret about her. She told me that if we run with her shins around Bavlorna, that she'll start sneezing uncontrollably to the point that she can't control her magic.
Yeah, it makes her. She can't do her most powerful magic.
She can't do her most powerful magic.
Well, that actually does kind of like give a little bit more clarification on that whole thing.
Does she just want us to? Does she just want us to like mess something up with her?
I think she just wants us to do like horrible things to her sisters.
Well, we already did that.
More so.
Her pet.
Oh, she wants us to mess her up real bad.
We literally killed her pet.
To be fair, that was our fault though. That was us. This is what Granny wants us to do. Anyway.
No. I mean, do you think we could convince her that killing her sister's pet was?
Do Do you want your legs back?
I'm just saying, if this was still, we already could do this, and never mind.
I was going to give her something of my own for your legs, but I've got nothing to give, so this was the next best thing.
Why would you do that? I don't want you to give up anything.
I don't
For
have
my
anything
legs, I
to
need to
give.
get them back.
I don't have anything to give up, Kal'zi.
She could take your horns.
Whatever,
True.
take them. It's fine.
Don't you need them to hear?
No.
Tim looks at him like that guy in like sex ed class that doesn't understand how like stuff works and just is the dumbest thing, and you're just like,
Everybody just the conversation pauses, and then just a slow turn towards him.
Basically, yeah.
But we were also just we were currently just planning on how to kill her.
Oh. Well, I'd like Kal'zi to get his legs back first, preferably, because I don't know if we kill her, if he'll get them back.
I mean, I kind of want to kill her to both free the kids as well as sort of get retribution for my clan.
Oh, well, that's fine, but don't you think we should get your get the thing that we came here for first?
Will is kind of waiting for us still.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Oh, sorry, she gave me another poster, actually.
Make you as strong as an octopus.
oh, I would have never thought about that.
Are octopi that strong?
Apparently, she said stronger than you think. No, or whatever. Whatever. I was hardly paying attention to her.
I've only ever seen them cooked.
Well, either way,
Pretty good
that's
raw,
all we
too.
have to do is steal something from Bavlorna and
That's
get
gonna
your
take
legs
us-
back.
Well, then what are we going to do about the portrait, though?
We can just run around her and run around in circles around her.
So, we go back, run around in circles, kill her, take her thing, come back, do the plan here, or do we try to free the kids now? Maybe that would distract her enough. So many decisions. What do we do? What do we do?
Karen, I know you haven't bothered telling us what it is that you lost, but would you risk killing Bavlorna and have it basically whatever was stolen not come back?
Please reveal
Right
what
up-
it is. It's been so long.
I know what it is.
She's never told us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a point during something where it was very clear what she lost, but I only know that because I already know what it is.
Yeah, I tried to draw hints.
Yeah, I think I'm willing to part with never getting it back, but
It can be a trial run.
yes, yeah.
If it turns out that it does come back, then we can come here and kill her, and he gets his legs back.
No, hold
Honestly,
on,
I do
can't-
like if I get that rage out, maybe of just killing her, it might be worth it. And then I can
can't-
get that pig thing. It's not a girl. It never was a child, so I can just kill it clear conscience.
I can't just let a 2-for-1 trade here. That's not fair.
One for each leg, Kal'zi.
I technically it's 4 legs, but
Oh shoot, yeah. Wait, but then
Yeah.
it's a switch of the 2 you already have.
yeah, no, I.
Just as a reminder, Gray's item is kind of a little different.
Yeah.
It's like directly tied to the hag,
Yeah.
so it's not an
I-
item like Karen.
I say we flip it around. We go after this one. Free the kids. Stuff her in an oven.
Oh, yeah,
See if it
that
gets
one.
the legs back. If it doesn't, then it's okay because my clan will be come back.
Then that all made your whole trip here pointless, though.
My point changed. can't get my legs back, then if I could at least get my clan back, just as good as my legs, isn't it?
Karen,
Yes?
what was it that you lost? I'm asking as a friend.
It's very difficult to say.
Oh, don't cry about it, Jesus Christ.
Obviously.
Like, was it like
I've
your
never
husband?
really told anyone this.
How long we find some sorrowful music?
Yeah. Put some like violin stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm noticing it's about to turn 11, so it's my secret is video cuts off.
Can we please do that?
It just
That's
cuts off.
so right.
Oh, are we really stopping?
Just kidding.
Well,
I mean, we'll call it a little bit after this, but yeah.
okay.
Decide what
I've been trying to keep it. It's just something for me to. I thought, it just makes it so I'm not perfect. Something that every woman should be good at is cooking in the kitchen. And it's very difficult to cook in the kitchen when you have no sense of taste.
Aster bites his fist.
Really?
I lost it in the carnival. It's just stripped away from me as a child. I can't taste anything. You may have
So-
noticed when I cooked that pork.
Oh god,
Or
that
what-
makes so much sense now.
I do feel I feel like I should have known before now that you had no taste.
Oh,
That explains why you were able to eat all those fucking cupcakes.
I don't think it does, but it does.
No, it
seem
does
that
because
way.
they're disgusting.
They were good.
Elkhorn goes, it's like, oh, lass, you have very good taste. And he kind of looks you up and down.
Oh,
Okay, behind the scenes, we were wondering
Sick.
if it just went from taste, like physical sense, all the way through to like everything she wore, but we just stuck it to
Yeah.
the like
Literal
literal meaning of taste. But that's up for debate.
Does this mean you can't
She
smell?
looks like
either?
an
The smell
airline
is-
like assistant. But yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Does this mean
no,
you
it-
can't smell either? It's smell is part of taste.
No, apparently they're separate in my case. I did
Oh.
ask about that to a couple people because I did guess some smells right. I was talking to a friend trying to figure this all out. But yeah, so
You're,
that is my big secret that I've been holding
What?
in this whole time.
Karen,
Terrible
this whole
secret.
time you've been tasteless.
Yes. And then like turns to Gray. I know what it is to harbor such a huge, horrible secret. And then up to
Uh-huh.
Kal'zi and then being like, to lose something that is completely you. And we go to Pimner, be like, to think it's gone and it will never come back. And then I actually forget what Aster lost.
Aster didn't lose anything.
Oh, okay. And then Aster's like, and you.
Yeah.
I lost my sense of taste and I want to tell you that now. You finally dragged it out of me.
I understand if you never want to speak to me again.
Hey, and you.
But I will hold it
also
against
does-
you if you do.
It turns to Aster. And you, who also has no taste, but in fashion.
And
You just wear
Alcorn.
fur of your legs.
It's like, Aster, I'm so sorry you lost your sense of humor and your fashion sense.
I'm so sorry about
On your common sense.
you.
And your...
In your
Just-
taste in men.
and it's like, well, yeah.
Well, Karen,
I swear
He's
to
like
you will get
cheering
it
up a
back.
bit. So I'm willing to lose that if it means that you can get your handsome horse legs back.
Are you sure?
I really, genuinely appreciate you. That must have been so hard for you to say.
It
Karen.
was.
Yeah. Aster looks past her and at Gray like,
I'm
what
so
the fuck?
I'm so brave.
I'm so brave.
Yeah, it's a very brave,
You,
selfless thing.
Karen, you deserve to be monarch of the carnival.
I agree.
At least you didn't lose your pride.
Yes.
No, I don't know what I would be if I ever lost my pride.
Yeah.
A shell of a figment of a fragment of what I was. Instead of just
Alcorn is tearing up. He's like, "Oh, you poor dear."
You're sure a royal something.
And Alcorn's
you,
only
Gray.
eaten potato. Alcorn's only eaten potato scraps the past like 4 weeks.
Months.
He's like so nutrient deficient, just doesn't know what's going on.
The only thing he's tasted. So he's like, he knows
Yeah.
kind of what it's like to lose.
He's just eating grass right now because he just wants
Yeah.
something sweet.
Something different than potatoes.
Oh, Kal'zi, give him your lollipop.
Oh, I already gave that to the kid.
Just kidding.
Gotcha.
Right?
I have this block of incense. What's this block of incense?
Looks like it.
Mm.
I don't have anything to give him. Oh, I do
Oh, I
have
have
a ration.
rations. Yeah,
I have a
ration.
one-day rations as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's like two different kinds of MREs. Here's like a dehydrated brownie, and here's some mashed potatoes.
I have 1 week's ration. Well, not anymore.
Those are supposed to last. Oh.
Yeah.
Those are supposed to last a month.
It's like eating lambus bread.
Yeah.
But it's a lambus loaf.
Oh, Aster, do you have good berries?
Oh shit! No. Wait.
Oh.
Yes. No. Yes. No. No, I don't
Forget it.
anymore.
No, you didn't. That's right. You didn't take good. Well, why do you need good berries at Carnival?
No, thank you.
Everything's good berry. Okay, so I think you're going back to Bavlorna?
I think we need a little bit of time to figure that out.
Yeah,
I
between
think
the
so,
sessions, like
From what I could guess, I think we're just going to. It sounded like we were just going to deal with the hag currently with us, and then go back to Bavlorna. Like,
it does.
save
It
ourselves
seems
a
like
trip.
we'd have time to go back to the to the other hag,
Mhm.
but then it's like, well, do we just wait for the kids? Have to wait until we come back before we save them, and that's like another like thing. So,
Alcorn,
Yeah.
he does say that he wants to free these kids. He's going
Yeah.
to stay here, and do his best to look after them. While
We
you're
also
gone.
kind of have an ambush party already waiting
yeah,
right
that's
outside.
the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
So
guys, wait. It's like wait 3 days. We'll be back.
yeah, so he volunteers to help get the kids to safety.
So, yeah, I think we should figure this out by the next game. Like, I do think that's a good stopping point for now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
I'm
we'll-
also not entirely clear on what one we're gonna do yet.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
Stop it at a heartfelt moment after such a lovely
Yeah.
speech.
I was laughing every time, like heartfelt, like what people lost, and because Joey, like we talked about how stupid mine was,
Yeah.
and like that was sort of
Right.
the joke.
It's so her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I told her it's like everyone else kind of serious ones. Are you sure you want to stick with this? He's like, yes, I do.
Mine was also half jokey. I mean, to be fair.
Right.
Lost
like
your
mine
other
was
half.
yeah. Like we got some serious we got some serious out of this, but the whole thing was us just spitballing a jokey idea.
Mhm.
I think after you said the orc with the teddy bear thing that nobody did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
That was
so it
almost
just
me.
maybe yeah.
I also remind you that portrait can show Scabatha again. You just have
Can.
to get her to prick it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
do
did-
have
And then
command.
steal it. Run away.
Did you actually take the portrait already, or is it just
No, I couldn't
hanging
get
there?
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she may notice some tear marks possibly, but
No, I was trying to like get it off the wall so I could pull it out. Is my
Oh, okay.
understanding. I wasn't actually cutting it out of the frame.
okay.
So Joey, prep both things, both hag fights next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And a third option that you couldn't possibly think of. You must also
Yeah.
prep that one.
Let's just go to yawn first and practice on killing that.
Oh, you better not go to Dawn. I'm not ready for that.
No.
No.
Yeah, besides, yawn is when the musical number happens
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah,
because it's at a theater.
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
Oh, that was a great session.
Yeah. Thanks everyone. That was fun.
And a great break with the strong bad stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
jokes all around everywhere.
I might,
Even if you don't post it, at least like make an MP3 of it and
I might-
put it on
Yeah.
Google.
I might keep that part in.